dialing in from Hong Kong FinTech Week. I'm at a very large event space.
Oh, your audience is much larger than me.
So thank you so much for being here. Alex, without further
Can you wait a minute, because it should be we have a speaker, so you can. But I think that the organizer of this place maybe turn up, because the next we have another class is going on, so maybe they turn up. So I'm not sure whether 뒤에 계시는 건 좀 들리세요?
네.
이게 원래 스피커가 아까는 작동이 됐었는데 얘들이 옆에 강의가 있다고 껐어요 이거를. 괜찮으시겠어요? So could you speak a little bit more loudly? So we don't have a speaker support now. So you need to be. It only is my speaker in my laptop. So can you speak a little bit loudly? Hello. Okay. So you can go ahead. You have a 20 minute. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So thank you everybody for listening in. My name is Jacqueline. I am from Hong Kong, and I am the Director of Business Development for Securitize that covers Asia Pacific. I've been with the company since January, and I'm based in San Francisco. So Securitize aims to modernize capital markets with blockchain technology, and we want to digitize everything in the capital markets, starting with securities. So a little bit about how Securitize was formed. We were actually a company was part of Slice VC. So our CEO, Carlos, is a partner at Slice VC, which is a traditional venture capital firm who wanted to use blockchain to tokenize their LP interests. In doing so, because back in the day, this was 2017, ICOs were very, were the hype, but he knew that LP interest was a security. It needed to be regulated as a security. And back in the day, there was nothing, there was no STO, there was no security token, and no platform on which to do any type of issuance. So he decided to build it himself because he has a PhD in computer science. So he also hired Shai Finkelstein and JD, with whom they used to work together to build the issuance platform to tokenize Slice VC. After that, they decided to move all that IP from Slice VC to a new entity called Securitize, and we made a platform that allows other companies to leverage this technology to tokenize their security token. Okay, so we are currently a team of 40 people. We're based in San Francisco. Our engineers are in Tel Aviv. Our investors include Blockchain Capital, Coinbase, Ripple. These are some of our kind of blockchain-based lead investors. But most recently, we closed a strategic investment round with MUFG in Japan, Santander's Ventures in Spain, which is the largest bank in Spain, and Nomura Securities. What we're solving here is access to capital. We think that the access to capital is a massive but flawed business. If you look at this kind of graph on the left, you can see that private offerings, bonds, and syndicated lending actually represent a majority of how capital is being formed. IPOs and ICOs are actually the minority. So when these are private offerings of bonds or syndicated lending, it's typically quite liquid. There's a lot of management overhead, and it's expensive and restricted to only local players. So not everybody has access to these deals, even though these might be attractive investments. They're only available to larger guys. And we think that in order for the democratization of access to capital, the blockchain is actually a very good use case that solves these problems. And I'll tell you why. So how we make digital securities on the blockchain, there are several elements that go into it. We can record ownership through a cryptographically secure shared ledger, which is the blockchain. Because there are multiple participants that use the same network, it solves the multi-stakeholder collaboration problem without a centralized entity taking the rent or taking a cut of any transaction because everyone's involved. So it's the decentralization of this whole movement. Furthermore, blockchain allows for instant settlement, including the payment of money, capital, and de-risking any of the settlement and clearing process. This is such a promising technology, even though we're in the very early stages. The former chairman and CEO of NASDAQ said that 100% of the stocks and bonds trading on Wall Street could be tokenized, and in 5 years, 100% of the stocks and bonds will be tokenized. This is a very optimistic timeline, but we think that this is inevitable because capital markets should be digitized as it's run on paper right now. So, a little bit more about Securitize. We are a transfer agent for tokenizing securities. We're the world's first blockchain-based transfer agent, and we received a license from the US SEC. We leverage the blockchain to keep track of ownership and act as an agent for the issuer to conduct corporate actions, provide reporting capabilities, and be able to provide a single source of truth of who owns what. Blockchain-based digital securities, of course, we believe it provides a better way to access and manage capital, as mentioned. The main reason for this is because it is programmable using smart contracts, because it provides a seamless and automated way to raise capital, manage investors, and improve liquidity. And I can dive into each one of those three things in a little bit. So, compliance and fractional ownership are kind of evidence of the programmability of securities, because securities need to be regulated under I forget the SEC of Korea, I forget FSC, right? FSC needs to regulate securities and replicate that around the world. Every regulatory body has a different set of securities be maintained using the blockchain technology. Fractional ownership is important for kind of assets that are typically a little bit more illiquid. Using fractional ownership drives greater liquidity for the issuers and investors, whether it may be a equity or a bond, commercial papers, VC funds, real estate, and so on and so forth. One added benefit for tokenization is actually the liquidity part. If you look to the right here, it allows for access to global markets 24/7, 365 days per year, because everybody is on the same network. And this network, of course, is transparent and immutable, and anything that is digital is efficient and time-saving. So blockchain is one of those technologies that solve multiple problems that plagues the existing capital markets. For those that are interested, we have a slide here that talks about public chains and permission chains. But before I go into here, I do want to see a show of hands. Who knows the difference between a public blockchain and a permission blockchain? Anyone? Raise your hand if you know. It looks like no one knows the difference between a public chain and a private chain. That is no problem. So the public chain is something that already exists, and a private or permission chain is something that you need to design and architect. So the issuer types that use public chains tend to be the early adopters, smaller companies, funds, or real estate. And the investors tend to be crypto investors, high net worth individuals, and family offices. On the other hand, because regulated entities have stricter risk mitigation, risk management procedures, they have stricter data privacy issues. So permission chains allows for issuers to architect a solution that makes sense for them specifically, with data privacy, with restrictions, with risk built in. This is more suitable for institutional investors, for more obscure financial products like commercial paper, loans, corporate bonds, and it's for large banks and institutions. So if we go into the advantages and disadvantages, for public chains, it's lower cost because the network already exists. You don't need to maintain the network yourself. And there's a higher degree of decentralization because of how many nodes are participating in this network. On a permission chain, you know exactly who has access to your information, who can see what information, who can change what information, and who can change the architecture of this network. So all of that needs to be predetermined if these are very large banks. If we see a lot of our large banks and our investors requiring a solution that is more private and restricted. These are, clear governance rules. Banks are used to this. There's, as I mentioned, different levels of information access and information. Some of the disadvantages, of course, for public chains is a little bit slower. There's no control over who is writing a note. It's pseudo-anonymous, and there's voice technologies that come into play with forks of 51% attacks, which is when a network gets taken over by a big party. This doesn't really happen in this day and age, but there is always a risk. So the permission chain solves all that, but it's not fully decentralized. You need to design everything from the start, so it's pretty complex. It's more costly to run and operate because you're basically designing an IT infrastructure from scratch. And it requires clearer incentives for participants to maintain this network in the first place. We think that, public chains and permission chains, there will be a convergence over time. The analogy that I always like to make is between private cloud and public clouds. Private clouds or on-premise data centers, people or large institutions prefer that. So we would see a higher adoption of this orange line, faster adoption. But because there are only so many institutional investors in the world, you would soon plateau. At some time, if you look at how Amazon Web Services or Alibaba Cloud, you would see public cloud adoption slowly gain adoption as more and more people feel familiar with this technology, and more entities like the CIA having their data centers on AWS. And we think that this would be the scenario, a similar scenario for blockchains between public chains and permission blockchains. This is has a long-term global potential for digital securities with a market size in the hundreds of trillions. If you look at all the assets or capitals out there, you're able to have a frame of reference for how big the market cap of Bitcoin is and how big capital markets is. All of these things, real estate, debt, derivatives, stock market, can be tokenized and be put into a single network or multiple networks to be able to modernize the entire infrastructure for capital markets, allowing this to be run faster, more efficiently, and cheaper. So a little bit about Securitize. We are blockchain agnostic, of course, because there are different blockchains that have different benefits. But with that issuer side and then the issuer side, where the investor, when they are investing in a specific deal under a new issuance, they have to go through an onboarding process, such as KYC, AML, investor accreditation, and document signing, so on and so forth. The issuer, on the other hand, has a control panel that allows for investor management. It showcases the cap table to know that who owns how much of their shares and how long they hold for. And this is really good for control and visibility into one's cap table. It's better than an Excel sheet. And then the third component, so those are the two components, and on the back end, of course, we have our proprietary technology that enforces compliance around these tokenized securities. The third component, called the Ready for Exchange API, that connects with different exchanges in the world, so that the token that we make, the issuer's token that we help make, can be traded compliantly around the world. So how we do this is, imagine the process of me tokenizing this venue where Hong Kong FinTech begins. And based on their total investor count, being able to allow what to invest in. And me checking with our compliance manager, making sure that everything is clean. Imagine that whole process automated using the blockchain technology. So now I want to focus on this slide a little bit because there's a lot to go through. Hopefully we have enough time. Is that right now we are the only company that has made so many security tokens. On the real estate side, this is the St. Lucia's Aspen, Colorado REIT. It is a REIT tokenization. They raised $18 million and sold to US and European investors. We have done a lot of funds, which is tokenizing LP interest, such as blockchain capital. We come from Spice VC, as I mentioned. 22X is a batch of startups from a Silicon Valley accelerator called 500 Startups. Cityblock Capital and Science are both VC funds, and Photos is a cryptocurrency basket of goods, similar to an ETF, represented using a token. On the right-hand side, you see some of the equity deals. These are just plain old private equity, preferred or common shares tokenization. And the other part, this is a little bit interesting. Lottery.com, this one, is a tokenization of a revenue share, where each token holder, once they have vested, they are eligible to a part of that global raffle. So this global raffle, they take 7% and distribute this daily to all the token holders that are vested and eligible to receive dividends. Current is also a unique case. They were an ICO, but then got a tap on the shoulder from the US SEC saying that they need to make their token compliant because their token is a security. So they had to quickly come to us and, get rid of all their tokens and reissue new tokens from our platform to their investors so that they can continue operations. We are the company that has the most tokens that are currently traded on exchanges, including Blockchain Capital, 22X, Lottery.com, Photos, and Spice. There's actually more coming by the end of this year, so stay tuned. We'd love to kind of explore more of that. So that concludes our presentation. This is my contact information. I put it in the chat there, but I also have how that's useful. That's useful for you guys. I can get my contact information with Alex. So I think that's my 20 minutes. I wanted to open up the floor to see if you have any questions.
질문 혹시 있으신가요? 지금 없으셔도 혹시 여기 지금 제가 볼 때는 뭐 거의 이 분야에서는 거의 세계적으로 선도적인 기술을 갖고 있는 회사니까 혹시 질문 있으면 저한테 질문해 주시면 제가 드리도록 하겠습니다. I will forward the question if they have, and thank you very much. Have a good time in your fintech break.
Yes, thank you.
Take care. Bye.